Thank you for joining us for 2 Minutes for Glory. There was a father. His son was possessed by demons, and he brought him first to Jesus' disciples. He wanted them to heal him. And in Mark chapter 9, verse 17, it says, "And one of the crowd answered him, 'Teacher, I brought you my son, possessed with a spirit which makes him mute. And whenever it seizes him, it slams him to the ground, and he foams at the mouth and grinds his teeth and stiffens out. I told your disciples to cast it out, and they could not do it.' And he answered them and said, 'O unbelieving generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I put up with you? Bring him to me.' They brought the boy to him. When he saw him, immediately the spirit threw him into convulsion, and falling on the ground, he began to roll around and foam at the mouth. And he asked his father, 'How long has this been happening to him?' And he said, 'From childhood. It has often thrown him both into the fire and into the water to destroy him. But if you can do anything, take pity on us and help us.' And Jesus said to him, 'If you can, all things are possible to those who believe.' Immediately the boy's father cried out and said, 'I do believe. Help my unbelief.' When Jesus saw the crowd was rapidly gathering, he rebuked the unclean spirit, saying, 'You deaf and mute spirit, I command you, come out of him, and do not enter him again.' And crying out, throwing him into terrible convulsions, it came out. And the boy became such like a corpse that most of them said he was dead. But Jesus took him by the hand and raised him up, and he got up. He brought his boy first to the disciples, and they weren't able to help him. Then he brought him to Jesus. The man said, 'If you can.' Jesus noticed his doubt, and he says, 'All things are possible to those who believe.' The man gave a very honest and sincere answer. He says, 'I do believe. Help my unbelief.' Jesus took that act of faith and healed his son. Have you ever had to offer that prayer? I do believe. Help my unbelief. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging that there are doubts in your mind and praying to God to help him build your faith. We live in a time where doubt surrounds us, where circumstances sometimes bring us face to face with our doubt. Pray to God. He can help your faith. Thank you for joining us. Have a good day and God bless. Goodbye.